Hey guys, Ped1979 here. Just gonna bring to you guys today a quick head-to-head comparison for speed between two Wi-Fi extender. One is the Wavelink. I'll show you guys the model number because I'm not too sure about it. So Wavelink, there you go. That's the model number versus the D-Link N300. This is model number DAP-1330. So I'm not gonna say the other one because it's gonna be too long. Hopefully you guys appreciate a little bit of gimbal action. Both are only 2.4 gigahertz. One's got a speed of 150 megabytes. The other one's got a speed of 300 megabytes. So it should be an interesting. And this one's got internal antennas. This one's got external antennas. So let me show you guys the positioning of the routers. First off, let's see where I put the N300. So this is where the the N300, this is the D-Link. So this is where I put that one. So the router, my router is a 2-story up, straight above these routers. So should be getting good signal, although it needs to go through a lot of things. So, and this is the Wavelink. So this is the Wavelink. So let's do a comparison on speed, see which one are the most fast speed-wise. So let's crank it up. I'm going to show you guys my phone. I'm going to open up, click, speed test. So the first one is going to be connected through the Wavelink. So let's start with the Wavelink. So here we go. We're ready. Begin test. Let's see for ping. 23 millisecond. Speed is 6 megabytes, maybe 6.45 megabytes. Upload is a little bit better. One thing is why I want to return this one is because he's got connection issues. I'm getting a hard time connecting. Let's close the app because we're gonna reopen it. Switch connection. Now for this one it says the Wavelink, the other one is just going to be the extension. So Videotron 404 extension, let's click on that. So this is going to be the D-Link right there, Wi-Fi extension. So it is connected. Let's see that it's connected. Yep, Videotron 404. Let's open up speed test again. Try to make this quick. Let's run the speed test. $25, $23, pretty consistent too. Let's see for the upload speed. My upload speed is going to be maxed out because I got 20 upload speed, but Videotron always give you a couple more megabytes speed upload. So my internet is 120 and 20 upload. So 120 download, 20 upload. So since it's on 2.4 gigahertz, it can't go really above 30 megabits megabytes for download. So here are the speeds. All right, guys. So show you guys again. So this is the D-Link N300 versus the Wavelink. And believe me, guys, if I'm just using my router upstairs and I'm connecting here on 2.4, which is the longer Wavelink, and it should give you better range, it's not gonna give me any more speed. So the speed is gonna be really weak. So that's why I put an extension. So even though that might not be able to connect to 5.8, for the upload speed is what primarily I need, is gonna be good enough for me. So but I really like the D-Link. The Wavelink, I'm having trouble connecting all the time on it. So this is why this thing is going to get returned. Anyway, guys, let's switch it up. Let's go see on the second story where the router actually is. We'll try to avoid the mess because I got lots of mess. So try to think, guys. We're on the bottom floor. Now we're getting up the steps. So this is the second floor where I got some other neighbor's apartment. Now let's go up again to the third floor. You can hear my neighbors. passing the vacuum. Let's get inside quick before we make too much noise. Alright, so we are inside. So let me show you guys my setup. I also made a little antenna to reflect the Wi-Fi signal. Don't look at the mess too much, guys. So let's look at my setup. So this is my router that you can see right there. So a router, pretty good one, supposed to have like something like 10 or 12 internal antennas. So a pretty powerful router. So straight down from where the Wi-Fi extenders are. Here's my little setup for reflection. So just a little aluminum bowl and a little bit of a sheet of aluminum, so just to reflect the Wi-Fi signal down to be a little bit more consistent and a little bit better. Just as a reference, guys, let's run a speed test for fun. All right, just for fun, let's run a speed test up here from downstairs. So the signal is gonna have to travel down and back up again. All right, guys. Like I said, don't look at the mess. Too many Amazon boxes. Yep. Alright, so now first we're connected through the Wi-Fi extension. So this is the D-Link. Let's open it up and run the speed test. Comparing to downstairs, really close to the router. So I'm still getting pretty good signal. Almost full bar. So yeah, 26, 28. I'm almost getting better signal. But it's not connected to the to the main router here, guys. It's connected to the other one downstairs. So sometimes you're getting better signal, sometimes you're not. So it'll always depend. So all right, so you guys can see the speed. Now let's try to connect to the Wavelink to see if the Wavelink is still connected to the extension downstairs. Now let's connect to the Wavelink to see if it's gonna connect to it. So Wavelink. Let's see if it's gonna connect to it. It's supposedly connected. Alright, that's good. Let's run the speed test and see how much it is for the Wavelink. Testing for ping. I'm getting better signal now. But you see, if I was connected straight on the router, the speed would just pop up like 30-40 megabits. So see, for the upload it's not as consistent as last time. I'm getting almost better signal upstairs than downstairs, so that's kind of funny. Anyways, guys, just showing you guys the difference between these two Wi-Fi extender. If you're looking to buy a Wi-Fi extender, if you think it's just a scam or it doesn't work, it does work. So as for the Wavelink, the setup process is a little bit different than the setup process is a little bit different than the D-Link. The D-Link is really simple. You have a WPS button on your router, WPS, and you just press the WPS once it's plugged into the wall, and you wait for it to set up. You just press the WPS button on the D-Link, and boom, it connects to each other. It says extension for your Wi-Fi, your router name. So it just says your name plus extension. You still have to connect manually with your password, but once you're connected to the password, it's going to remember it, and you're going to be able to connect through it. So as for the Wavelink, guys, the Wavelink is a little bit different. You have to go, you have to plug it in, type in an IP address, do the setup. There's tons of setup online on YouTube, so I'm not gonna make a demonstration how to set it up. Besides, like I said, I'm having some connection issues with the Wavelink. Sometimes you're gonna try to connect to it and it won't. It's just you click on it, it just freezes and it just won't connect. If I'm connecting through the Wi-Fi extension right there, it just connects really quick and automatically. So boom, it's already connected and receiving signal. So the D-Link is way better than the Wavelink. Maybe I got a lemon for the Wavelink, guys, but anyways, I'm just gonna keep the D-Link. I paid $30 on sale for the D-Link, and I paid $18 on sale for the Wavelink. So double the speeds, and you guys can see. So if you think the speed doesn't make a difference, the antenna doesn't make a difference, it does make a difference. So I wish I had 5.8 gigahertz, so now I could get like crazy speed like my 120 speeds here, but I'm not. So I could show you guys in a different video how much speed I'm getting just through the router. because I don't think I'm connected to 5.8 gigahertz on this one. So let me just see if I'm connected to the 5.8 gigahertz here. No, I need to enter the password, so I'm not connected. I don't need to connect with these phones to 5.8 because I'm connected with my Samsung, and it's with my Samsung that I do all my video on YouTube, including this one with my Zenmuse Smooth Q gimbal. So I hope you appreciate that, guys, for the smoothness in the footage. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and I catch you guys on the next one.